trying to multitask several things today before I go to bed. I just finished making some cupcakes with my 7-year-old because his homework assignment was to make 12 cupcakes, write down a recipe, and share it with his friends and take pictures. And of course, I have all the ingredients in my kitchen to make those cupcakes, and they're vegan cupcakes. So I had, what did I have to get? Poppy seeds, flax seeds, all kinds of nice goodies that I keep in my kitchen every day, just for these kind of vegan cupcakes. All kidding aside, so I wanted to make this video before it got too dark, so I figured while the kids are having a bath with Daddy, I would talk to you guys. So I just want to first and foremost tell everyone that I'm really happy with the results of last week's challenge. A lot of you have posted your contacts and your answers, and have made dates for bookings, for parties, for demos, for trials, for all kinds of stuff. Keep that in mind, that you don't have to wait for a challenge to be able to reach out to 10 people or 20 people. Make it a habit. This is what I want you guys to understand about leadership, is that all these things, all these daily these weekly challenges are for you to make a routine and make it become second nature to you. So if you want to take all the videos at the end of leadership and make a list or put it in your journal that these are the things that you really want to be able to accomplish every month, and you should be able to do that every month, years from now, and this will help you grow your business and grow your teams. So what we're going to do this week, we're almost at the end, and I'm super excited because I have a little surprise at the end, so I can't wait to go through the rest of the chapters. So chapter 9, preparing yourself to lead. I'm going to go through the chapter really quickly because there are very good points. There's I believe 10 of them, and I'll just read you what I got out of the 10 points. So the 10 E's to being an empowered entrepreneur. 86, the ego. So what you have to do is forget your ego, forget rejection, forget feeling guilty, forget offering the opportunity to someone and having them say no, eat you up inside. I posted either yesterday or the day before that you have to forget all that. Don't feel guilty. Maybe the opportunity is not right for the person right now, but like I said, no's become maybes, become yeses. But even if that no never becomes a maybe or a yes, it's okay. Just move on to the next, and keep sharing that opportunity. The moment where you let that eat you up is the moment where you're not going to grow within your whatever your MLM that you want to grow in. Will stop growing because you've let that get to you, and you can't let that get to you. Also, the other thing is you can't have that emotion take over, because if you do have a downline, you don't want your downline to see that you're negative or that you're depressed or that you're letting that bring you down, because it will bring them down. And what do you think happens to the productivity? It goes down as well. So avoid all that. Sure, you can have a moment at home where you're feeling, I don't feel that great today, that demo that I did today, I really wanted to work, it didn't work. Have that moment to yourself if you need to, but don't share it with your downline, and don't share it within the team, which is why we don't have negative posts on our group page. And come to think of it, nobody's ever posted anything negative, which is tremendous, but if there was, you know that I would delete it. So that was number 1, exude energy and excitement. All of these points kind of flow into one another. So exuding energy and excitement, I've said this before, you need to portray your energy, has to be positive, and you have to be excited about your product. The more energy and the more excitement you portray, what do you think is going to happen with the person on the other side? They're going to say, wow, she's amazing, she's awesome, she's got this fantastic energy, I want to be a part of that, or I want some of that. So it leads to a sale, it leads to signing up a rep. So the more positive energy you have, the more excited you are about what you're doing or what you're selling, is what's going to bring you your success. Number 3, encourage. So great leaders encourage their teams. You can do recognitions that are big or that are small. So if you want to do monthly prizes for your team, if you want to do kudos and just shout outs. Right now, because we haven't launched in Australia, I wouldn't suggest doing prizes and stuff, but if you want to do a get together where you guys just all share a bottle of wine, so whoever does the most demos this month, come over to my house and we'll share a bottle of wine. Or something like whoever does the most demos will have a Skype chat privately with me. There's so many possibilities, and if you need ideas, feel free to message me. But you want to be sure that even when we do launch, that you don't break the bank by giving the recognition. Even just hearing, I tell you guys all the time, when you guys are telling me that what an amazing and awesome job I'm doing, which I am not doing anything out of the ordinary, but it feeds me, and it wants me to help you guys even more. I don't need the dollar signs, but just hearing the positive encouragement from you guys makes me want to give you guys more. So now translate that to your downline. The more encouraging and positive words that you give them will make them want to work hard, and that's exactly what it is. So that's number 3. Engage your teams. So you turn the spotlight away from you and you turn it onto your downline, or onto your clients if you want to. So instead of talking about me, you're putting the spotlight on a client, or you're putting the spotlight on your team. So your team's doing fantastic, then engage them. Give them kind of like Allison does. We were having an ongoing story, which was engaging all of us, whether we were part of her team or not. It was fantastic. Those kind of things. Engage your clients. If you want to start a story like Allison did with your clients on your Facebook page, that's going to engage them and get somebody in there saying, what is the point to all this? And then boom, you come with your pitch. So engage your team and engage your clients as much as you can. Number 5, educate your team. So take the responsibility to train your teams. This is one of the reasons why I created leadership. I was part of a leadership program with another MLM, and I decided that to help with Australia launching, and also to help with any team members that wanted to do it, whether they were in Australia or North America, that I would offer this because Gel Moment didn't have any training tools, and I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to give you guys training tools, whether it was your first MLM or not. So go ahead and take ideas from me, or take little snippets and share them with your downline that are not part of the leadership team. I wouldn't share the whole program, because if that's something that you want to share with them, tell them to start leadership when it starts up again. We're going to take probably a little mini break in between so that I can get all the applications in. But when I start it again, if you think that person has the potential to do 10 weeks with me, then let them do 10 weeks. But give them a snippet. Pick a week and show them this is the type of thing that's in leadership. Don't share the video, but share the challenge itself. Number 6, equip your team. So develop a mentality that you're out to create empowered entrepreneurs. Duplicate yourself as quickly as possible. Don't get stuck in management mode. Encourage your team to rise to the challenge and develop their own leadership right away. So even though you should educate your team, you should still sit back and watch them grow and watch them succeed. You don't want to micromanage. You don't want to tell them every little detail and say, well, you did this, but you can do it this way, or you did this and you can do it this way. If they just tell them that now that I've given you the challenge, I want you to rise up to it. Should you have any questions, feel free and message me at any time. So don't micromanage, because then you might actually deflate them a little bit, and they feel like, well, if you're going to tell me what to do every minute of the day, then why even give me the challenge in the first place? See where they can go. So many ideas come out of these challenges. There's not just one way of doing something. So you might actually learn from them through their own learning experience, and that's what we want. I learned so much from you guys doing these challenges. So that's what we want, and that's why I want you guys to share it with everybody so that we can all learn together. Number 7, encouragement is important. Of course, we want to encourage everybody. You want to lift everybody. You don't want to be negative, and you want to lift the organization. So Gel Moment is an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing company. We see it every day with Dove's messages, Amalia's messages, and we want to keep that positive energy for the clients as well. Number 8, ethical leaders go the distance. Integrity. Integrity is huge for me, and I will never be unethical when it comes to a sale. I just can't. Whether it's a sale, recruiting opportunity, even if it's not me recruiting and I want to help someone else, I will. I've been told that I shouldn't, but I want to be able to sleep at night, and I'm sure you do. So knowing that you're being ethical and you're not poaching and you're not stealing is what is going to help you sleep at night, and I really believe in karma. So you want to be able to project that the person that's coming to you is coming to the right person and they're choosing the right sponsor. And if you start doing things unethically, it'll come back to somebody somewhere and they're going to start doubting whether they chose the right person or not, and you don't want that. Number 9, lead by example. So don't train on things you're unwilling to do. So if I tell you, okay, this week's challenge is I want you to reach out to someone that doesn't know that you're doing Gel Moment and offer the opportunity. If I don't do that, how do I tell you to do that? I'm doing this every day. Today I met with 3 potential people. I did their demos, I did their nails, I told them about the opportunity, I told them how they can become a distributor and purchase, sell, and recruit other people. I did that with 3 people that I talked to about Gel Moment a while ago and was never able to schedule an appointment. So I don't give up on these opportunities. I just refresh their memory and try to schedule an appointment, and that's what you guys should do. Yeah, so don't train anything on anything that you're unwilling to do yourself. And also another point that was really important is work with those who deserve your support, not necessarily those who need it. So somebody that deserves your support, somebody that's working the business, not somebody that's not doing anything and is doing everything, I don't mean to be rude, but half-assed. That person is not the person that's going to deserve your support. It's going to be the person that's working their business and listening and taking on your challenges. Number 10, endure, endure, endure. So pick a company and stick with it. The grass is never greener on the other side. The grass is only green where you water it. So there will be ups and downs, but success requires you to fail forward, discipline your disappointments, don't deviate from your mission, and be driven by your dreams. Don't ever quit. So I think my video is a little too long. I'm going to tell you this week's challenge really quick. I want you to touch base with one of your downline. So as many as you want, 1, 2, 3, but I want at least one. Schedule a coffee, sit down, and talk to them and find out what it is they need help with, how it's going, all of that jazz. So I hope you guys enjoyed the challenge last week. I hope you enjoy it this week, and we're coming to the last week next week. So keep in touch, keep those posts going. I love you all, and we'll talk soon. Bye.